Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. So today is Saturday, and I'm not working today. I have actually been a little under the weather. My son came home from work a few days ago sick, and he did go to urgent care, and they gave him a COVID test, but of course, it came back negative, so we're good with that. But he just has a really bad cold, and he passed it on to me. So I'm feeling a lot better today. Yesterday, I was just, really tired and very congested and that, but today I feel a lot better. So today I have a lot of stuff I want to get done, but as you can see in the title of my video, that I know it's November 6th, but Thanksgiving is a big day in my family. It is one of the days that my family looks forward to every year. And let me tell you, it is my favorite holiday besides Easter. I love Christmas. I love Christmas, but I enjoy seeing my family eat the hard-working meal that took me 2 days to make, and just enjoying each other's company and just having a good time. Because yes, we do see each other throughout the year, but sometimes there's always one person missing, or something like that. Because my family is big, not everybody can get together at the same time. So I'm so happy to be able to have all my grandkids and my kids and some extended family and sometimes friends here together. Last year we were very lucky to be able to do Thanksgiving because of everything that was going on. We did have Thanksgiving here at our house, and it was so nice. It was just very nice to be able to enjoy my kids' company and everything, because I hadn't seen them in a while. So with that said, today I am going to show you guys how I go about making my lists for Thanksgiving. I have already started making them. I have several different lists that I go off of. And what I like to do is I always try to implement something new every year. Last year I implemented a few items. I did the cornbread casserole, which was a big hit. Everybody loved it. I also made a cranberry salsa, which was so good, and my kids loved it. So I am definitely going to be making those two again this year. And then I also made a holiday punch. My daughter had gifted me for Mother's Day a really nice big mason jar drink dispenser, and it comes with a stand and everything. It's so pretty, very pretty. So I used that, and I made a holiday punch, which was, let me see if I remember. I know I have it on Pinterest here, but it was cranberries, oranges, 7-Up, cranberry juice, and I think that was it. If I remember correctly, that was it. It was a big hit. Everybody loved it. It was super good. We had that, and then we had, of course, water, and there was other, there were sodas and stuff, and then whatever my kids decide to bring to drink as far as like alcohol wise, or anybody else, they're more than welcome to bring it. We normally don't buy a ton of alcohol because that's just not our thing. But my husband does drink, and my kids do too, especially if we're getting together or whatever. But so I'm pretty sure my girls always bring some wine or something, and there's beer involved in that. But that's the holidays for you. So that's basically what our drinks look like. And then for desserts, I have to get a lot of carried away with my desserts because I just love making the desserts. And it's so hard for me because each one of my kids like something different. I have one daughter that likes the pumpkin cheesecake. I have another one that likes the apple pie, you know, and God forbid I don't make chocolate chip cookies because my kids will kill me, you know, and you have to have a pumpkin pie in there. And, you know, I make a plain cheesecake. And then last year, for the first time, I made a pecan pie, which I'm going to do again because it was amazing. And then I always try to make some cupcakes in there for the boys. I don't make a lot because there are a lot of desserts, so I make a little bit of everything just so everybody can get a taste of it. And then usually a lot of it everybody takes home with them. And that's ultimately one of my goals, kind of, is, you know, I want to make enough and that way my kids can take food home, because you know, I have some of them that don't make Thanksgiving dinner. They look forward to, you know, Thanksgiving is my holiday. Everybody comes here. So I want to make sure I make enough food and desserts for them to be able to take home every year. So I'm going to show you guys how I go about making my list. Now, right now, I only have it on paper and it's very chicken scratched. My writing is terrible, but I have been writing a bunch of stuff down. And what I like to do is write down what it is that I'm making. And then after that, I like to go over like all the non-food stuff that I need to purchase. Or even if I already have it, I still write it down because I just check it off. And that way I already know that, okay, I have this, so I don't, you know, I could check it off that, okay, that's done. So I do that too. And then after I do that, then I write another list of everything that I need. And usually that turns into like 2 lists, because I do one list with food and the other list for all the desserts. So as far as budget wise, I don't really give myself a budget, only because, you know, especially this year, prices are going up everywhere, and it makes me nervous because, like, you know, it's expensive. If you guys saw in my last video, I bought 2 cans of pumpkin. They were $1.72 a can at Walmart, and I was excited because that's the cheapest I've seen so far. And I know that they're probably on sale even more this now than they were when I went shopping. But that's okay, because when I go grocery shopping again, I will pick up more pumpkin. Because not only for Thanksgiving, but I also use it for Christmas time too. So because I do make gifts for dessert. I make dessert gifts for Christmas. And I'm also thinking about possibly taking some orders this year. I usually only take orders for Valentine's Day, but I've been thinking about doing orders and even possibly shipping them out if I needed to. But it just depends, because we're going to be getting very busy for work, and I know that I'm going to be working a ton more than what I already am. And I don't want to, you know, make a commitment to something and then I can't fulfill it. So I have to wait and see what the beginning of next month looks like and see like where it can be. And usually if I'm shipping something, it's usually cookies that I'm shipping. I can ship cookies. I can ship like, you know, treats like pretzel rods, you know, different items like that. I can ship anything that's not going to melt or be crumbled or anything. So no cakes, no cupcakes. I could possibly ship bread, like a banana bread or pumpkin loaves, anything like that. I don't know yet, but I will be letting you guys know, besides the people that normally order from me, know that that's something I might take on for this holiday season. So anyways, let's get back to what I was talking about. Let me get some coffee though. So normally what I like to do, let me switch you guys around really quick. Okay, so this is what I normally like to do. I like to get on Pinterest and just kind of scroll through my page. this is just the home page, and I just kind of like to see what people are posting, and you know, if there's anything new or interesting that I would like to implement in this year's dinner. But normally I'll just go to everything that I have downloaded, and like I will go to, you know, cookies and stuff. And these are some of the items that I do want to try to make this year. I do want to make a Rocky Road fudge. So I would love to try doing that because I have not done that one. And then I would like to do the Tiger Butter homemade fudge. That one looks really good too. They're super easy when it comes to fudge, or even like a truffle. They're really easy to make. I used to make truffles all the time, but I kind of haven't, I haven't been really making them lately. So, well, in a while, it's been a while since I've made them. So those two items are some that I do want to give a try. I might try to make them before Thanksgiving just to see how they come out, because I hate doing it and then it doesn't come out and it's just wasted product and that, and I don't, you know, it's just less stress on me. So those are two items that I would like to try this year. And then of course I will be making my snickerdoodle. That is me. So I made those cookies during the summertime. I am going to be making those this year. And then I'm also going to be making, I have a really good recipe on here. This one. You guys, if you like ginger snaps, you have got to make this recipe right here. It is so, so, so good. These ginger snap cookies are super soft and they taste amazing and they keep for a while. So I'm definitely going to be making those cookies too. Plus my chocolate chip cookies that I always make. If you want to maybe screenshot this picture right here and just go on that page and look it up, you will not be disappointed at all. Trust me. It is so, so good. Very, very good. And then I also always make a, let me go back. Oh, where's my pies? Pies. I always make an apple pie. That is something that I have to make because my son absolutely loves apple pie, and I always make that every year. So the apple pie is just a pretty basic apple pie recipe that I use. Sometimes I'll do the lattice, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how much work I have ahead of me and how much time I have. So usually I give myself a full day to make all my desserts, and it usually works out for me. So an apple pie is definitely something that I am going to be making. I do it from scratch, except for the pie dough. I buy the pie dough because it's less work for me. So the pie dough is something that I do buy. I was looking at possibly making a apple pie with the crumble on top. I've never done it. I thought maybe like a Dutch apple pie right here. I thought about maybe doing it. It's super easy. I mean, it's actually just the crust on top that I would be making, because the pie itself would stay the same. So that might be an option. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. And then I normally every year will buy my pumpkin pie, and I buy it from Costco or Sam's, because that's one less pie that I have to make. So it's just easier for me. And then I will be making a pecan pie. I'm not sure exactly what recipe I used last year. I know that it was from Pinterest. Or you know what, it could have been from YouTube too, because I know I was following somebody and watching the video at the same time. So anyways, I have made blueberry pies before. I don't remember if everybody liked it or not, so I just kind of not make a blueberry pie. I don't think I liked the way it came out. I might have had done something wrong. I'm not sure, but I don't think that that's going to be an option this year. And then cheesecakes. Cheesecakes are a big thing. They're a big hit in my house. I can show you guys. Let's see. Let's go back to the pies. I make cheesecakes. I usually will make a pumpkin cheesecake, a plain cheesecake, and a walnut caramel cheesecake, and an Oreo cheesecake. I know that that sounds like a lot, but I'm not going to be making the Oreo cheesecake this year. And I'm also going to be making the pies small. I'm not going to make them big. Last year I did make them big, and I didn't regret it or anything. It's just, you know, I need to save time on everything. I have done a chocolate cheesecake. That was amazing. That was very, very good. But I do a caramel cheesecake, or it's a walnut caramel cheesecake. So all it is walnuts and caramel. I put the walnuts on top of the plain cheesecake, and then I pour caramel all over it. So good. Really good. So anyways, these are just some of the things that I like to do. I like to go on here and just kind of get some ideas on, you know, what sides to make. And this year I am going to be making mushrooms. My husband and my kids really love the mushrooms. So I'm going to make mushrooms this year. I did take out corn. I normally just make regular corn, and usually it's for the kids, but this year I'm not going to make that. I'm going to do mushrooms and green beans this year. Looks like a really good recipe to make together, green beans and mushrooms. That might be an option. It's garlic bacon sauteed with beans and roasted mushroom recipe. So that right there looks like a really good recipe. I'm going to save that. It is going to go in my veggie one. Come on, Hope. What are you doing? I saved it to somewhere else that it shouldn't have been saved at, but there we go. So, yeah, that's a great option right there. And then I think that's the only thing. Oh, and rolls. I want to try to make my own rolls this year. I love rolls, and I've been wanting to try to make some. So I have found like some recipes on here that I do want to try. I just want a simple roll. I did buy the Rhodes rolls last year, and those were really good. So I just might do that again. And normally I would make cornbread too, but I'm not going to make cornbread this year because I'm going to do the cornbread casserole. So I'm not going to do that. So yeah, those are the only things that I have changed in my list for this year. Okay, so that's what I normally do when it comes to Pinterest and just getting ideas of what it is that I want to make. So right here is my list for Thanksgiving, and I am gonna make a turkey. My daughter makes the ham every year. So, and then I also make mac and cheese. That is a must. Mashed potatoes, gravy, sweet potatoes, stuffing, cornbread casserole, cranberry salsa, rolls, broccoli, mushrooms, and mushrooms. Oh, I didn't have green beans on there. I had greens because every year I always tell my husband, are you going to make greens? And he's like, no, I'm not making them. And I'm like, oh my God. So I always buy everything to make greens, and he makes greens. But this year he said he wants one of the kids to make greens. So that's going to be me. I'm going to end up making them. So yeah, I have greens, but I think I'm going to do the green bean and mushroom. That sounds good. Let me write that down. Green beans. So And then we do the holiday punch. That's what I do every year. And then for desserts, I will be doing a plain cheesecake, a pumpkin cheesecake, and the walnut caramel cheesecake. And then for pies, it's going to be apple, pecan, and then a pumpkin pie. And then for cookies, I'll do chocolate chip, snickerdoodle, and gingerbread. And I have not yet figured out a cupcake or maybe like a brownie or something. And then I do want to make the Rocky Road fudge. And what is it, the marble one? Or is it tiger or something? Tiger fudge. And that's gonna be it. So what I'll do next is I will go onto my iPad, and then let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so on my iPad, I always go to my notes. I'll go up here, and you can see this is like where I have my grocery lists at. Let me go ahead and delete that because I don't need it anymore. So on here, I will create a new list. So I will do my list of everything that I am making, and then I will do my list of all the groceries that I need to buy, the several lists that I have. And then like, let's see, Thanksgiving. Let's see, I put Thanksgiving, and then what I normally will do is I will hit that tab with the little circle right there. I hope you guys can see that. And I will put in what I'm gonna buy, and then so when I go to the store and I purchase it, I just check it off and it's there. This will transfer onto my phone, so I will have my lists all on my phone, so I don't have to walk around with a piece of paper and pencil and try to get all that done, because it's a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I will show you guys what I did once I am finished. And then also to you guys, today I am going to be cleaning out my cupboards today, because I do need to get a little more organized when it comes to all my cupboards. My drinking glass cupboard is a mess. I have so many glasses and stuff in there that we don't use, that I don't need, that I can get rid of. And I'm gonna do that today because I need the space. And then I'm also gonna go through my spice cabinet and clean that out, because I have to figure out what I need to buy as far as spices and that, and add it to my list too. So I'm gonna do that today. And then my lower cupboard that I have with all my canned goods and everything, I'm going to clean that out and see what I have there that I can use for Thanksgiving, and what I don't have, what I can't use for Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna do that too today. And then also too, a really good tip, if you make your own breadcrumbs for your stuffing, one of the things that I started doing, I found that saved me a lot of money, was on my bread that I buy. You know how you have your ends and just bread that isn't being eaten or whatever. I take that, I cube it all up, and I freeze it. I put it all in Ziploc bags and I'll freeze it all. And then by the time Thanksgiving comes, I'll have enough breadcrumbs to make. And then I just thaw them out, and then I'll drizzle some olive oil or whatever on it and stick them in the oven, and then just toast them up. And it's a time saver. Yes, it's gonna take up space in your freezer, but it's worth it, because you're not wasting bread. And then if you feel like you need more bread or whatever, you could do that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my list, and then I'm gonna show you guys what, me cleaning out my cupboards a little bit later, and then I'll show you what I did on my list. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Bye. I finally finished it. It took me a little while, but I had to write everything down and then put it all on here because that's just easier for me to remember everything that I need. And I still feel like I might have forgotten a few things. I'm not sure, but if I did, I'll just go back in and add it to my list. So let me show you guys how I do my list. And maybe this helps you. If you have an iPad or an iPhone, you can do this on your notes. It's super easy. This is how I make my grocery list every week. And it just, you know, helps me because I just check it off once I'm finished. You know, I don't have to write on paper and take a piece of paper and a pen with me. And sometimes I forget the pen or I lose the pen or my paper's all crumbly by the time I'm done. It's a mess for me. So this keeps me organized and easier for me to do what I need to do. So let me show you guys how I did it all. Okay, so here is my Thanksgiving dinner. Now this is everything that I'm making. So I have from the turkey and the ham, mac and cheese, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, sweet potatoes, cranberry casserole or cornbread casserole, cranberries, cranberry salsa, rolls, broccoli, green beans and mushrooms, and greens. And then I have the holiday punch and water there because I know other drinks will be coming too. And then these are all the desserts that I will make: plain cheesecake, pumpkin, walnut cheesecake, apple pie, pecan pie, pumpkin pie, chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodle, gingerbread, rocky road fudge, tiger fudge, and cupcakes. So this just basically tells me everything that I will be making that day. And then as the day goes along for my desserts and for dinner, I can just check it all off once I'm finished with it. And then I just work down my list and I know that I'm almost done. So that's how I do that. And then right here is the grocery list. So it's pretty long. And I already remember there's one thing I need to add on here too. So I will add that, which is some crackers. And that is for the cranberry salsa. Or actually I can do like pita chips, or you can do, you know, tortilla chips, whatever sounds good. So I'll add that on there. But here's my list from, I always do it from the way my grocery store is. So I usually shop at Winco. So when you walk in, it's usually all the vegetables that I start with. So that's how I like to plan out my my list, is by which way I'm going and aisle by aisle. So the turkey, of course, is on top, but then I just have all the vegetables: sweet potatoes, cranberries, and in the parentheses, I know I'm saying that wrong, but will tell you how many that I need. Like I need 3 bags of cranberry, 1 bag of onions, 2 bushels of celery, broccoli. I usually get 4 or 5 bunches, so I know how many more or less I'm going to get of that. I need 2 jalapenos, 2 big things of mushrooms, which I'll probably get those at Sam's or Costco. But as you can see, you know, that's just how I do it all the way down. Thyme, rosemary, parsley, you know, my pastas, cheeses, bacon. Oh God, I'm scared to buy bacon. That's going to be a pricey one. You know, down to the corn, which I need 2 cans, you know, cream corn, cornbread mix, gravy, stuffing mix, bread, water, 7-Up. You guys get it. All the way down. And then at the very bottom, I have foil, napkins, paper plates. Now we do paper plates because there is so many of us that we have to do paper plates. We do use real forks. Yes, we do. I also have plastic forks too, for the desserts or for the kids. So, you know, I have that already, but, just the foil, napkins, paper plates, cups, and parchment paper. Now cups, I have cups, but I need to go through my cupboard and see, because I have cups left over from my daughter Bailey's birthday party, but they're purple and pink. So I'm sure that's fine. you know, but I don't know. I got to go through and see what I have and see if I just want to just go ahead and buy more cups and save those cups for, you know, probably Easter. That would work for Easter. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. That's how I create my Thanksgiving list. It puts me in a good spot to where I know that I'm organized. I remember when I never used to make my list. Like, it just wasn't a thing for me. And now I live by it. Like, I have got to have a list for everything, it seems like, because if I don't, then, you know, I forget a lot. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older or if I just have a lot going on, but it helps me. It helps me a lot to make sure that I have everything organized. Now, I am going to get started in the kitchen. That's going to be another video, but I am going to get started in my kitchen. I'm going to go through the cupboards. It shouldn't take me long, but I am going to go through all my cupboards today. I do need to get rid of a lot of stuff. It just makes it easier for me for when the holidays are around. I'm not all, you know, ripping my hair out trying to find, you know, things that I should have already had on hand. And then I like to go through, you know, just all my baking stuff and organize that and see what it is that I do need and what I don't need. I am very lucky that I have everything for baking. There could be some more items that I could pick up, but I try not to because, you know, I kind of get in trouble when I keep buying baking stuff because we don't have a ton of space in this house and it's so hard. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that and see how much I can get done today. It is 10:48 in the morning, so I'm really good on time. I don't have nothing going on today. It's a no makeup kind of day, and I'm feeling a lot better today to be able to do some things. My grandson asked for crunchy tacos for dinner tonight, so I already have the ground beef out, and I'm gonna send my husband to the store to get the shells, and that's what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. We're gonna keep it pretty simple. We're gonna just, you know, keep our day pretty, you know, mellow. We're not gonna do a lot. I'm still on some medicine, so I'm gonna keep taking it until I really, really start to feel better. I know you guys could hear it in my throat, but I feel a lot better today than yesterday. Yesterday was, whew. It sucks when you have a bad cold and you're just sneezing and congested. And the worst part of it for me right now is like my lips are chapped. I hate it. But anyways, you guys let me know what you do for Thanksgiving, how you prepare for your Thanksgiving. Are you a last minute kind of person? Are you somebody that's super organized, OCD, kind of like me? Do you have a big family to cook for? Do you cook for a small family? What are your plans this Thanksgiving? I know a lot of people are having big Thanksgivings this year because of the mess we've been in. You haven't really been able to. So just tell me your story. Tell me what it is that you are doing for your family this year. How do you make your turkey? How do you make your stuffing? I love watching YouTube videos on the different types of stuffings and dressings and stuff that people made. I've always wanted to make a cornbread dressing, but I'm a little nervous too because I never have. I just make our traditional stuffing that we make every year that my mom taught me, and everybody just loves it, and I can't see myself changing it because my kids would kill me. But yeah, just, you know, tell me your story. Tell me some of your favorite pies. Give me some dessert ideas. Talk to me. You can follow me on Instagram at Hope in the Kitchen, or you can follow me on TikTok at Hope in the Kitchen O, or just follow me here. If you're watching my video and you haven't clicked subscribe, click it. I have a lot of fun videos coming up, and I do share a lot of stuff on Instagram. a lot of stuff that has to do with my job that I have. I don't really post anything about my job up here, on here. So, you know what? See my candle? This was Jack's. I know it was him. Because he's the only one that does this stuff. I'm going to kill that little dog. He's not little anymore either, you guys. He's huge. He's only 7 months old and he's big. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Don't work too hard and please stay safe out there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.